So welcome to our first episode, Knowing You, Knowing Me for POB class.
So excited.
Yes, sir.
So we are from Body Group 28 on a regular D. For the first time is Joseph wanna talk about.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Joseph,
And my name is Carla.
My name is Lintang.
and today we're gonna start our podcast session by asking each one of us about the first impression before meeting us. Okay, I'm gonna start first. Okay. So for Lintang, personally, I first time meet Lintang in during POB class, and at first I thought Lintang is quite a shy person, but turns out he's very talkative. She's very talkative, and uh, coincidentally, we share the same thought about investing, stocks, about crypto, and etc. And for Carla, personally, I already met Carla since the first semester, and we already been to a lot of discussion group together. And I've been working with Carla a lot, and I think personally, Carla is very cheerful person, very warm, and very wonderful person.
Okay.
And how about you, Carla?
Okay. For me, I met Lintang since TPB, but we never really communicate and interact with each other, and we know each other really well since POB. And she is really calm at first, really calm, really just a demure person. And the more I know her, she is becoming more talkative and active, and that's what I like about her. And for Joseph, as he said before, yes, we already met since semester one, and we already worked with each other since forever. And yeah, I do think he is very dominant and kind of do everything on a deadline. But yeah, he is good at it, so it's no problem for me. Okay, maybe to Lintang now.
Okay, maybe my first impression is the same as them. So for Joseph and Carla is first time meet in POB class, and for Carla, when long ago I saw her in Instagram. She's quite famous in Instagram for SBM people, and for the Joseph really in dominance is when the talk is so loud, and then we have the same passion for investing or crypto trading.
Okay.
Okay, for the first session, we're gonna talk about the disc model, and Lintang gonna explain about all of us result. And okay, Lintang.
So for this result is for Joseph is a dominance. He's all about getting things done quickly and effective. For Carla is influence. It's all about the building connection and keeping the mood like. And me is steadiness. I prefer harmony and predictable pace.
Okay, and then I'm gonna ask first to Carla. Do you think influence kind of person is suitable enough for you based on this result?
Okay. I do think it is really suitable for me, and it really matches my personality because I am so people oriented that I really like hanging out with a lot of different of different people from different groups and different backgrounds, and I do think that is why I am suitable for influence. I do really like to influence people in a good way in how they think, how they act, how they talk, and yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Also in lighting the mood real quick and real good. Yeah, I do think it's suitable for me. How about you?
Okay, for me, based on the test result, I'm a dominance, of course, and I think there's a bad thing and a good thing about being dominant person. I think the good one is like I'm able to talk to a lot of people, and then can lead them to do the things that I want. But sometimes being a dominant person means like I become an overwhelming when other people around me, and then it's kind of sad for me because I realize it that I become like that kind of person until later on that the people have the courage to tell me. At the same time, I tend to become a kind of bossy kind of guy for other people. That's why there's always a good thing and a bad thing about being something. And then about Lintang, how about you?
So for me, for the result is steadiness. I think the is relate to me. It's the prefer the harmony. I don't want to be stressed or something. And then the predictable pace. I want to getting done for any task predictable, and then know something quickly or something. And then what about all of this?
Okay. Okay. I think it's very interesting based on our this result discussion. For the next session, we're gonna talk about the Farabi analysis, and like usual, Lintang gonna explain about every one of us result based on this test.
So the Fairobi is from the three factors is the inclusion, control, and affection. For the result in Fairobi, for Joseph is mid-low, and Carla to mid-low. For me is high.
Okay. First, we're gonna ask Carla. What do you think, based on this Farabi result, the most expressed and the most wanted factor from this test?
Okay, so from this test, it is said that my most expressed one is control and my most wanted one is inclusion. I do think it is matching my personality really well because I do like to control people and doing things and tasks my own way, and it gets me a boomerang sometimes because I get too bossy and I get too controlling over them, and that is really one of my biggest mistake, and I really like to make it better and just to be better at group projects and everything. And for my most wanted one is inclusion, because sometimes I tend to be the one that includes other people, that to invite other people and to make them join what I do, my events, my parties, and my anything activities. And I really deep down I really wanted them to actually include me so that I don't feel excluded. And yeah, so just basically getting the invitations, not the one letting out the invitations. Yeah. What do you think about your Firebee?
So for my result is high, I think it's quite relate because so I need a lot of inclusion and belonging in a campus setting. I'm the one who make everyone the voice heard, and I once had a roommate who was very dominant and would make a decision without the consulting me. I felt excluded when my need for the inclusion wasn't met, which led to passive aggressive behavior on my part. What about you?
Okay. For me, I think the most expressed one is actually control, like my Dix personality. So I like to tend to control a lot of people and become the dominant one in the room, become the one man show in the team. But for the wanted one, I think like most of all the guys feels, we tend to have intention to have more affection, but we don't like, usually we don't like to ask for other people to give us affection, but we rather to have it without any asking from other people. And I think that's the result from our Farabi test. And then for the next question is actually, this is the question for Carla. During the communication with all your friends or maybe peers, do you prefer being the parent, the adult, or the child, or the transactional communication?
Okay, so I do have different friend groups, and different friend groups also differentiate how my communication states are. For example, for this group, let's say this A friend group. This A friend group, I tend to be the child one because all of them are like getting their things done really great and can communicate really great, and I don't have to be a parent or adult there, and I can just be jokingly as a child, or just yeah, basically getting really comfortable around them. But in my other group, I tend to be the parent or the adult because somehow in communicating with them it is a lot more difficult than the friend group A, and I tend to, just doing everything, just communicating everything in an adult state, like very clearly, very objectively, and yeah, something like that. And I do think it is relatable for everyone because different groups and different people also differentiate how we communicate with them. Yeah, that's what I answered about.
Okay, and this is gonna be the last part because of the duration also. For one of us, we gonna discuss about what do you think about this buddy group program from POB class. What do you think? And first, maybe I'm gonna talk first. For me personally, I think the buddy group game is very interesting because a lot of group in ITB, SBM ITB, of course, personally, we often only get to work with each other and don't get into other personal life. But during this buddy group session, I think the first time we're gonna have a discussion group that mostly we talk about each of one of us other personal life, and I think it's quite interesting because we learn a lot from other people point of view, and for the development of our career I think it's important because we need to learn every one of our friends, not only just seeing them from the outside and not just the book by its cover, but learn from the inside to know every one of other people potential. And what do you think, Carla, about this buddy group?
Okay, I agree with Joseph because it is really important to actually know your members and your colleagues in the future, to actually working with them perfectly and efficiently, and that's what POB really teaches us about. We know each other and we can communicate and work with them based on their personality, not based on what we assume they to be. And what do you think, Lintang?
I'm also agree for Joseph and Carla too. This is for important for our future things or industry or something. Also, I want to add it for the POB classes for BA analysis, Faro B analysis. Also, this analysis, other analysis is really relate for our analysis for knowing our uh, personal better for the future.
Okay, I think that's all for our podcast today. Thank you all for listening, and bye bye.